Trigger warning. Trigger warning. This is your trigger warning.
After 10, something like that. I was sitting down there reading. I had my Bible and my notebook. I was writing out a sermon. Then the police come by. He come behind me. And then he come and he said, your tag out. I said, I know I have my tag. It's in the truck. So I got the tag and I let him see it. He said, I'm gonna put your tag on for you. So he put the tag on. And then he asked me, you down there Burks, mama? I said, down there Burks. And then he after a while there come another police officer, and then when they come up, he looked at me and he said it's Joshua Brown. Then he said Then they like tilt their head like, and then I went to my vehicle, finna go, cause he had put my tag on and everything. And after that I went to get in. He said, step away from the vehicle. I said, huh? And then he grabbed me.
How old are you?
65. 65. Grabbed me. And I said, what do y'all, I want to know what they're doing. I said, you can't, you gonna search my vehicle. I said, you don't have no warrant or anything to search my vehicle. And they just went from there. He caught me, they hurt my back, bumped my head on the cement down at the park.
Let me see your elbow.
Messed my elbows up and my stomach, my back. They tased me 8 times, and I told them I was sick. Wait, ain't nothing. They say it doesn't matter to me.
They tased you how many?
8 times.
And what you were doing before all this happened?
Reading my Bible, sitting in the park before all that happened. And they just did me like a dog.
Did you ask for an ambulance?
Yes, I asked. I told them I was hurt. I'm hurt. I'm out of breath. I can't breathe. And when an ambulance did come, he come over there. He said, yeah. He said, I've been an ambulance for around, I don't know how many years. I can't remember. And he said, I've been doing this for a long time. He said, ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with her. He said, ain't nothing wrong with me.
You were white or black?
White. And it was a lady with him, but she didn't say too much. She wiped my mouth. Dirt and stuff was in my mouth. She wrapped the mouth. And he told him, take me on down to the sheriff. I'm going to book me or whatever. And she, all right, ain't nothing wrong with it. I told him I need to go to the emergency room. He said, no, I'm going to check you right here. And then he left. He didn't take me to the emergency room. Then the police, they threw me back up in their car and took me to the sheriff off down there to the jail.
What jail was this for?
Lee County jail.
In Lee County?
Lee County.
How they help you?
Oh, 2 of them had me. Two of the white police, they had me. I told them to wait, ain't nothing about, wait. I said, y'all, I'm sick. I said, wait, I'm feeling sick. And I said, just please. Every time I said that, they tased me.
They tased her how many times? 8?
And on my back.
She used to tase right here. Y'all see this here? They tased her this many damn time. These tase y'all. Look at her.
Hello, villagers. Welcome back, and thank you so much for being back here to another episode of Stacy's Random POVs. And today I definitely had to bring you this story of Miss Vivian Burks, a 65-year-old grandmother from Mississippi who was completely and utterly disrespected and mistreated by the police. And of course, not everything I see on TikTok I feel like is worth talking about, but I absolutely felt like this was worth talking about. Because this is a real human being who was shown to us, who was describing her experience, and it got to me, and just like I'm sure it gets to all of you guys. Of course, I did my research. I have got together some information about the matter. I googled, this is just one of the search I got from Google. I also did on Bing and on Yahoo, but I only specifically recorded this one because I felt like it's very interesting what Google is doing. So if you guys check it out, no one specifically is talking about it, not the news clipping, not the news station. Last month, I was able to see a news recording, a news coverage on Mississippi about this situation, but it's no longer on TikTok. I don't know where it is. I've been searching for that news coverage, but it has not been, I haven't been successful in finding it. However, I was very proud and happy and relieved to see that she have a lawyer representing her in this lawsuit, because she was denied of her basic human rights. And I'm so proud that she's getting some justice. But anyways, as you guys already know what's the dealio in this channel, I always come forward with other creators' opinions and their takes on this matter. So without any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and play it. And if you guys are not members of my villages just yet, all you have to do is subscribe. Click on that subscribe button and you will automatically become a member of my village. And it is always nice. It's always good here. We are thinkers that love to think, and we remain outside of the box. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this mashup of amazing creators with great points of view. And I can't wait to read and see what you guys think in the comments. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.
Let me read to y'all what happened. A 65-year-old grandmother said she was tased, thrown to the ground, and viciously assaulted by Carthage, Mississippi police officers on July 23rd while she was at the park reading her Bible and preparing a sermon. According to a press release from Carlos Moore Law Group, their client Vivian Burks was tased 8 times. 65-year-old woman, remember, tased 8 times, thrown to the ground, and sustained multiple injuries to her back, head, elbows, stomach, and legs. Burks was also charged with disorderly conduct, failure to comply, resisting arrest, and marijuana possession, according to a report. Burks, who is from Leake County, Mississippi, claims that she was at Lincoln Park minding her business when she was approached by an officer due to having an expired tag on her car. Burks said she told the officer she had a current tag and then gave it to him along with her license and registration. So there, she was displaying that, no, I actually do have an up-to-date one, and she gave it to the police officer. She says the officer subsequently offered to put the tag on her car and proceeded to do so while the other officer also approached. Feeling leery due to the way the officers looked at her after talking to each other, Burks said she attempted to get in her car and leave. That's when things went left, she says. I went to get in the car and he said, step away from the vehicle. She explained while tears rolled down her face in a video interview that was posted to Facebook. Burks said that the officers wanted to search her vehicle, but she refused because she believed that they did not have the legal grounds to do so. I said, huh? And they grabbed me, and I wanted to know what they were doing, and they just went from there. Burks continued to get more emotional. I'm getting emotional as I'm even reading this because, like, how fucking dare you? They just did me like a dog. They didn't want to hear nothing. They wouldn't even let me talk or nothing. Burke said she was thrown to the ground and pinned by both officers. Every time she told them she was sick, hurt, or didn't feel well, she said they tased her again.
She said also she also said she couldn't breathe. And when the ambulance finally came, the EMT said he had been doing his job for a long time and that there was nothing wrong with her. She said the EMT then told the officers to take her to jail and book her. I told him I need to go to the emergency room, and he said, "Nah, I'm going to check you right here," Burks recalled. According to Burks, she was taken to Lee County Jail and booked, but the treatment didn't get any better. The people, they were just so rude. They wouldn't give me no water, Burks said, explaining. She told them that she was diabetic. She said she didn't receive proper medical attention until the jail's medical staff saw her, and the nurse told them she needed to go to the hospital, like she fucking said in the beginning. However, Burks told the nurse she was afraid to go anywhere with the deputies. "I'm scared to get in there with them. I don't want to go back in there with them because they done beat me. They done hurt me." Burks said she told the nurse, "I told them to look at what they did to me." In a video posted to Facebook, taser marks can be seen on Burks' back, as well as scrapes and bruises that she said came from an encounter with the officers. Attorney Moore said his client was treated atrociously, and he's calling for the immediate release of the footage of the officers' body cameras. This appalling incident highlights a severe abuse of power and blatant disregard for human dignity and rights. Moore said in a statement, "Our client's 65-year-old grandmother was treated with unimaginable brutality while peacefully engaging in her own personal activities. We demand transparency, accountability, and justice. The immediate release of the body cam footage is essential to ensure that those responsible are held accountable for their actions." Carthage Police Chief Billy McMillan confirmed that McClathy confirmed to whatever this news or that Burks was arrested and charged on July 30th after officers claimed they smelled marijuana coming from her car and she resisted arrest. The officer smelled marijuana, turned around, saw the suspect's car also had an expired tag, and executed a traffic stop, McMillan said. After the stop, an officer continued to smell the aroma of marijuana from the car. McMillan had not addressed assault allegations, but Burks said it is an encounter that will take a long time to heal from. "I am deeply hurt and shaken by what happened," Burks said. "The pain is bad, but the emotional and mental scars are even worse." And that was an article from the Atlanta Black Star. When I tell you, I didn't think that I was going to cry reading that. But I can't. Today is my grandma's birthday and she's not here. She's no longer here. And I couldn't even imagine somebody doing that to my grandmother, because I would go to fucking war for her. I would have went to fucking war for her. I couldn't even imagine somebody attempting to put their fucking hands on my grandmother. When I tell y'all, I'm so sick of this shit. I am so sick of this shit. I am so sick of this shit. When the fuck will this end? When will this end? I'm so tired of y'all sitting there talking, when people were talking about defunding the police so that y'all can actually learn a fucking lesson, so that y'all can actually stop doing this to people, so that people can live. Like, why can't we just live in a world where everybody just fucking thrives? Like, why can't we just not hate each other at the very least? Leave people alone. She's sitting there reading the Bible, minding her business. But that's not good enough. Every single time she told y'all that she was hurt and she wasn't feeling good, y'all tased her again and again and again. I don't know, y'all. I can't. This reminds me of George Floyd. She told him that she couldn't breathe. That reminds me of Eric Gardner. How many fucking times she minded her business in the park? That reminds me of Tamir Rice. Why won't they just leave us alone? And I'm sick of y'all motherfuckers too. And y'all black men, y'all supposed to be here for us. I'm not blaming y'all. I'm not blaming y'all for anything. I'm blaming y'all for sitting there being in these fucking gangs because y'all don't even know the history. Y'all don't know the history of why gangs were around. Gangs were around to help protect people like that woman. Gangs were around to help protect people, that help protect the kids, to help stop shit like this from happening. Now y'all in the gangbang just beating fucking, throwing up fucking fingers and dancing and shit for niggas. Killing each other. Protect us against them. Them motherfuckers. Those is the fucking gangsters right there.
And like I said, I'm not making this a black man's issue because I'm not putting this on y'all. I'm just saying the people who are in these gangs, not knowing their history, not knowing the reason why a gang is a gang in the first place, not knowing the reason they were made to protect us, to protect the community. Y'all out there calling yourself a gang, calling yourself this, that, and the other. And fucking look what continues to happen. The babies keep getting killed. Our elders are getting hurt by police officers. Those motherfuckers are the thugs. Those are the fucking thugs. But you out here worried about this nigga down the block. Oh, this fucking story made me mad.
Carters. I thought we were doing better, man. What just happened to Miss Burks is totally outrageous, man. It's pissing me off, to be honest, man, because I thought we was moving the meter forward. It's pure coonery. Miss Burks didn't do nothing to nobody, man. She's sitting there in the park, reading her Bible, getting ready for a sermon. This lady goes to my church. I know she don't bother nobody, man. She the sweetest lady. All she do is encourage people, and she try to bring more people to God, which is her job. Y'all bothered her while she was getting ready for a sermon. God ain't pleased with that, man. He ain't pleased with that. I don't understand how you can do this to somebody's mama. Regardless of what they did, you got a mama or you had a mama. How would your mama feel if she was done like that? Something gotta change, man. Mississippi, this is not the 60s, man. And then the ambulance gonna say, she all right, take her to jail. After y'all done tased her 8 times. This lady don't bother nobody, man. It's really got me upset. I need everybody to come together, man. This is time. All this beefing with the gangs, all that stuff, that don't matter. This is our people. This is our community. If we don't come together, who gonna do it for us? It don't make sense, man. I don't understand how, every time I go to Carthage, man, at night they got roadblocks. They messing with people, man, for no reason. If you would just do your job and look for the people you're looking for, and maybe put some real police work in, you'll find who you're looking for. It's ridiculous, man. We gotta do something. All y'all gang members, if y'all don't come together and do something for this, look, we ain't gotta go hurt nobody. We need to come together and make some noise. Promoters, y'all, and the niggas that's doing all this shooting, y'all can put that on pause, man. This is serious. That little beef y'all got overlooked, whatever y'all got going on, flags, y'all can put the flags down for a minute. Cause this don't make sense, man. If we let them get away with this, they gonna keep doing it. It could be your mama next time, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm hurt, man. Because this lady is the sweetest lady in the world. She don't bother nobody. We gotta do something, man. We gotta do something. We play, we get on Facebook, we say what we gonna do, we say what we could do, what we would have did. It was our mama. Well, that's our mama. She a mother of the community. She a mother of the church. This is bothering me, man. Because she don't bother nobody. She's a lady who encourages people, who's always speaking positive to people. All your street dudes, all your people who always promoting doing something that don't really mean nothing in reality. We need to do something for this lady, man. We need to do something, not just for her, for all mamas, because it could have been all mamas. You can't go to the park and read your Bible without getting tased, abused. That don't make sense, man. We got to do something. I don't know what, but we need to get together. We need to get these people, civil rights, we need to get these people who really want to make change, because they've been trying to do change for so long. And I was just feeling, at one time I was feeling like we was moving the meter, and maybe not a lot, but a little bit. We got to do something, man. I need people who really want to get together and make some noise to really just hit me up. I don't care, man. Look, we can put, like I said, you put all that stupid stuff that don't matter to pause, man. That's ridiculous, man. People can't go to a woman that's a woman of God can't go to the park and read her Bible. She went there for a peaceful surrounding environment, and she got tased 8 times and went to jail. If you look at the charges, they so stupid. This lady don't drink or smoke. And if she did, she wasn't doing it in. How could you? And then the ambulance. How can the ambulance tell her she all right? She's physically sitting there with bruises and scrapes and stuff in her elbow, and give her no water. I'm totally upset. I'm hurt, man, because I know this lady. This lady is like a mama to me. This like a grandma to me. And this is how y'all do it. Yo, my mama. We need to do something. Y'all hit me up, man. Y'all know my inbox always open. And I'm always trying to do something to move the meter, but please, y'all gotta put that stupid stuff aside, man, and we gotta do something for Miss Burks, man.
So I just seen a video where they were telling how a 65-year-old grandmother was sitting in the park reading her Bible, minding her own business, and she got tased 8 times. She let the officer know that she had a health issue and that she needed to go to the hospital. When the EMT get there, she let them know the same thing. He say, "I've checked you over and you're fine." Fuck what she talking about the part that she got a health condition and she can't breathe and she need to go to the hospital. They then proceed to take this grandmother to the jailhouse, and her charges was resisting arrest and disorderly conduct, all because she was black in the park minding her business, wasn't doing anything that would have made a police officer come over there and bother her, wasn't being loud and having a noise ordinance or anything like that. Just black in the park minding her own business. 65-year-old tased 8 times. What will warrant a 65-year-old being tased 8 times? This happened in Mississippi. Like, if any of you guys have the full story or have a video of it, please tag me in it. But this is crazy. This is beyond me.
They tased me 8 times, and I told them I was sick. Wait, ain't nothing. They say it doesn't matter to me.
They tased you how many?
8 times.
And what you were doing before all this happened?
Reading my Bible, sitting in the park before all that happened. And they just did me like a dog.
Did you ask for ambulance?
Yes, I told them I was hurt. I'm hurt. I'm out of breath. I can't breathe. And when the ambulance did come, he come over there. He said, yeah. He said, I've been an ambulance for around, I don't know how many years. I can't remember. And he said, I've been doing this for a long time. He said, ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He said, ain't nothing wrong with me.
He was white or black?
White. And it was a lady with him, but she didn't say too much. She wiped my mouth. Dirt and stuff was in my mouth. She wrapped her mouth. And he told me, take me on down to the sheriff. I'm going to book me or whatever. And she, all right, ain't nothing wrong with it. I told him I need to go to the emergency room. And he said, no, I'm going to check you right here. And then he left. He didn't take me to the emergency room. Then the police, they threw me back up in their car and took me to the sheriff's office down there to the jail.
What jail was this for?
Lee County jail.
In Lee County?
Lee County.
How they help you?
2 of them had me. Two of the white police, and they had me. I told them, wait, ain't nothing. Wait, I said, y'all, I'm sick. I said, wait, I'm feeling sick. And I said, just please. Every time I said that, they tased me.
They tased her. How many times? 8?
8. And on my back.
They used to tase me here. Y'all see this here? They tased her this many damn time. These tase y'all. Look at her.
All of this because one police officer claims that he smelled marijuana, but the other police officer didn't smell it as she was driving by leaving a park, a public national park. Okay, so yeah. Now, naysayers are gonna say, well, she must have done something. She had an expired tag. Actually, her tags weren't expired because she had the registration in her glove compartment. She just had never put the sticker on. I've done that before. I never got pulled over for it, but I've done that where I forgot to put the sticker on, the new one or whatever. but I put it in my glove compartment. You know, that's the new registration. So she had that. So that wasn't a basis really to arrest her. But because one officer smelled marijuana as she was driving by, I'm trying to get, you know, I guess it could happen, you know, the wind and everything. I mean, I guess it could happen. But if there's other people out in the park, and being that it's summertime, could have been anybody. If there really was a smell of marijuana. I don't know. Anyway, the point of the matter is, as far as I'm concerned, the cops are out there in the park looking for trouble. And she happened to be the next victim. Now, like I said, naysayers are going to say she had to have done something because the cops are not going to just rough her up. Well, yeah, they said that she was resisting. Because when a cop throws you to the ground and kicks you, whatever he does to you, you're supposed to lay down and take it. You're not supposed to fight back. You're not supposed to say that you're hurt. You're not supposed to do anything. Now, mind you, all of this violence, they were tasing the hell out of her. I mean, they were tasing her left, right, and sideways. That's how we came up with 8 times. Probably was more, but 8 is all that was counted. Now, let's just be clear. We all know that every day there's some kind of situation where a black person is being harassed by the police. If the police don't get them, a Karen will get them. If a Karen don't get them, a Ken will get them. If it's going to be somebody that's going to find an issue with a black person. That happens every single day, everywhere. Okay? All kind of situations. Okay? We don't hear about all of them. And God knows I can't do a story on each one of them because I do have other things to do. But the thing is, the reason why the cops are up in arms with black people is because that's the way it's always been. Black people, this color, has always been a threat. Back in the day, when the head of FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, who was the head of the FBI back in the day, he made a statement that the biggest threat to national security within this country was people that look like me. Now, do you think that has changed? Because I'm going to tell you it hasn't. Okay? And so every day, this is what black people have to go through, regardless of if they're a grandmother, regardless of if they're a 1-year-old baby, regardless of if they're a 4-year-old small child. But if they're this color, they are the threat. And that is the story.